All right, I don't know where my sales guy went off to, which that's kind of disappointing, but here we are in the car, and oh, there he is. He's here. Where is he? That's so funny. He's not. Oh, there he is. You're getting your workout now.
$7,000 off of these bad boys. Plus, you get a special rate in sugar because this one is an impersonal name.
Right.
Perfect.
And the good news is it's been here for 6 months.
Yeah.
So they're going to have incentive to get it out of here. And I've had these.
You had these.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great vehicle. I mean, this thing hauls butt, man. I mean, I'm not lying. I ran mine so hard from here to Florida and Tennessee, I literally blew out the transmission.
Jeez. You were running it.
Oh, man, I ran. This thing hauls butt. And what's so crazy about this car is the adaptive cruise control, you can just set it, and it's so right on how you can go in between lanes, and it slows down for you. It just knows how to handle everything. I mean, it's like a race car. So it's a great vehicle. And I had a red one.
Yep.
And so...
did I say you had a red one?
That came from Sterling. Yeah. And then you sold me the platinum one that I ordered for my wife.
That white one.
Right. Yeah, so this is pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, it's a great vehicle. And then for me, if I give up my Bronco Raptor, I still have a decent, nice SUV. Yeah. But I still have the Wild Track. I mean, this would make sense.
Yeah.
I mean,
I just like it because it's the financial side. Just because you can get,
Right.
Yeah.
And it is fast. And you can go to the different modes. Yeah, gotcha. You can get these modes right here.
You just switch it.
Oh, I know. As you go down the road and you switch it, you feel your car just... Ford's the only one. Ford is the only one I know of that you have that such dramatic feeling.
Yes.
You know it having in your Bronco.
Oh my God. When I accidentally did it, because I was going through, and it's next to the Econo.
Yeah.
So I was at Bronco, and then it was Sport. So I wanted to go to Eco mode.
Right.
And I thought I had an Eco mode, and I was like, wow, this thing really changes up. And when I say completely changes, it changes to a different animal.
Yeah.
The bucking horse, it becomes the bucking horse.
All right, that's a good idea. I never thought of that.
The bucking horse. It actually becomes the bucking horse now.
Yeah.
In sport mode.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay.
And it's so fast.
And it's shocking.
So I say to people all the time on YouTube channel, you're not going to be unhappy with a Wild Track Bronco compared to a Raptor. You're not going to be unhappy. The Raptor is badass, but the Bronco itself is just so much fun.
The engine. If I put a cold air take on that thing, oh my gosh, right there, it's 335 horses, and then it said you put high octane fuel in it, it just becomes even more wicked. It's more wicked. Right. So it's like,
this is great. I like this.
Especially for my Raptor, my Bronco, my Ranger Raptor in, so I might just put a cold air intake on it, and that's about it.
Yeah, right.
And push it to like about 370, but maybe 350.
Yeah.
In sport mode.
Right.
Change over to the high octane fuel.
Yeah.
And then see what happens. But when I put it in sport mode, it just embarrassed cars.
I know. Because they think it's a dog. They
think it's so slow.
Right.
I kid you not. I was heading to Christmas time, heading down to Nag's Head.
Yeah.
And this BMW, they didn't merge. They let me merge in right there on 695, just 1095 south. So I had probably about 50 yards until that lane ended.
Yeah.
And it was down to 25 before I made a move. And when I punched it, it just completely, and then when I punched it, I went all the way down to all past Columbia, 100. I was just kept going like a 95 miles an hour.
Oh my gosh.
By the time that guy caught up to me, I was like almost to the 495 Beltway.
Yeah, right.
He finally caught up because I got off of it and was going like 75 miles an hour.
And you didn't even know you were on that speed.
Oh, he doesn't feel it. It doesn't even feel like you're going 90. I'm going 95. I can't believe it.
All right. I know.
95.
And this is the same motor as the Raptor motor because it's a 3.0 motor.
Yeah. Mine's a 2.7.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying, though, it's in this.
Yeah.
This is a 400 horsepower motor.
Right. And you put that Ranger, that Raptor Ranger in sport mode. Oh,
the back ends will be busting out.
I think that Ford don't know what they're making. I think they're dreaming up something in the chemistry lab and don't know that they have it.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't know that what they're doing.
Right.
You know, you already did with the Bronco Raptor. We say, okay, you did it, whatever. But now you put in way less weight, bigger motor, and the suspension is going to be wicked.
Yeah.
I just think
and you think about it, the competition side right now, Ford's overtaking Dodge and Chevy because they don't have the cars anymore, right? So the Mustang is the dominant car now because they get no more Camaro. Yep. The next generation Dodge is going to be electric.
Yep.
And then you go to the mini-sized trucks. Sure, you got the Chevy, the Colorado, and the Canyon. And those have nice setups on them, but it ain't going to be no Raptor. The power on them is not going to be the Raptor power.
Every SUV Ford makes should have a sport mode on it. Just because.
Right, but I'm saying the thing about Ford right now on the Ice Age still is really overtaking General Motors and Dodge on the more fun vehicles. I mean, on the cars and trucks and SUVs. I mean, what does Chevy have to offer that's a Bronco competitor? Nothing. What is Dodge, or I say Jeep? Jeep has a 392, but that's going away.
Yep.
You know, it only has like one more year.
It doesn't even ride the suspension with the cars.
Right, exactly.
So this suspension with the Sasquatch package on it is brilliant. I think alone that made the deal for Bronco.
Go to the Haas package on the Wild Track. It's even better. You're borderline the Raptor, suspension.
You get that
as far as the feel.
The Wild Track.
Right.
Put that in sport mode.
Oh, these brakes in this thing are incredible.
Yeah.
Have you ever noticed that on these things?
Well, you got to have the sport package.
Yeah, right. These brakes are just incredible. Now, that'll be a great question. Does this have the high performance brake package? That's behind you. Sticker right there. You probably want to look at it later. Because my last one had the high performance brake package on it, which I loved. And so I think this has all season. I think this has all season tires. But when I had mine, I got a flat tire, and you have to put a whole new tire on because the design of this tire for the high performance tire, it's not fixable. Yeah, it's crazy. So literally, I got like a screw or something happened to the tire, and they had to literally they can't repair it.
Almost like run flats.
So yeah, this is such a great car, and it's a different color. It's kind of nice. I've been changing it up, and I've seen this going down the road. Sit out the windows, do a few things to it, and it really does have a really good look.
Gives you a break to the trucks.
Yeah.
You don't want to do the Hellcat.
Yeah. Right. So what we'll do is we'll go to the drive mode. Once you get on the highway, we'll go to drive mode to see how it feels like. It's incredible. You kind of wonder when are they going to update the Explorer, because this is now really a 4 model year vehicle. I got the first year out, 2020. So, but it's still a nice package. Others that are in the SUV market would challenge me, saying, well, you should have got this other brand. But it's like, yeah, but it's a relationship with Ford Motor Credit that makes a lot of decisions. That I just can't really go and just go buy anything I want, because it's the financial relationships which drives a lot of business. But here we are on the Beltway, and as always, it is busy, but it's all right, because we're going to put our adaptive cruise control on, which is right here, and I'm going to assume it's right here, and let's see if it's activated. Did they? I guess they did. Okay, so here's where it gets freaky if you don't know this technology. So now we'll get but it doesn't have Blue Cruise, or does it? So they still haven't brought Blue Cruise to this.
Not yet.
Wow, that would be really cool if they did that.
Yeah, I probably would get one.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because this would be one perfect car for you to go down south with.
Right.
Right down,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Blue Cruise. Yep.
Right.
You know who would need it? The cops.
Right.
It'd be perfect for them.
Oh, yeah.
They can set the speed, and then they can really feel refreshed.
Yeah, exactly.
Not have to be so tired in their car all day.
Oh, yeah, it's huge. Having massaging seats, having adaptive cruise control, having the Blue Cruise. When you're on when you live behind the wheel of a car every day of your life, these are things that really make a huge difference on your well-being and how you're not as fatigued. So, yeah. And this is a car too my wife would enjoy.
Yeah.
Which is nice. She'd be like, oh yeah, this makes a lot of sense. So now let's go down here to the sport mode and see if we can get it. We're in Echo. Let's see here, sport. So now we kind of got the adaptive cruise, but now it's a whole new car.
Yeah.
Look at the instrumentation. It all changes out, which is really neat. And it just becomes more free-spirited. So the real power, so basically the computer said, okay, now we're giving you all the power you can have.
Yep.
Versus when you're not in sport mode, you're not getting all the power. The car's more in the attitude of fuel economy. The miser, driving. And so that's what's just so, and it's just until you drive one of these and you actually feel it, you don't believe it. You feel like, I can't believe you're just changing that to that, but no way. You just feel like the car opens up. It's like it's breathing better. And, it's interesting. This is a sportier package, so it is a little bit more of a stiffer ride, because it is a sports suspension.
More aggressive.
Yeah, so you can feel a little bit more of that.
It turns on a dime now.
But, it's too bad they didn't put, like, the massaging seats. But it's all about, as well, the package of the car, the price of the car. You got to be careful. You start doing all these amenities. It's a $70,000 car.
Yeah.
And then you price yourself into the Mercedes, the BMWs, the Audis. And then it's more challenging to draw a person into this car because it's a Ford. Would you agree?
Agree.
All right. So now it's really interesting here is how small this screen looks compared to where everything's gone.
This used to be a big screen.
You're right. I mean, it's incredible how this. So now, what's really interesting is how the new Mustangs can now get the old Mustang look. Do you know about that? There's a new software update for all the 2024 Mustangs where you can get the retro instrumentation look. So you feel like you're driving that 1965, 68 Mustang. Yeah, no, this is really nice. And, in so many ways, it's me trading the Bronco for this. But not really. Because we need this. To offset that.
Yeah.
I'm sure some people will be like, it just makes no sense. There's a really cool looking truck, but it has 40,000 miles on it.
Get rid of that and get to this.
And I can get this thing down here.
That,
right.
You'd be okay.
Right.
You're not losing and you're saving. You're doing the right thing, and then
right. So I'm just gonna pull this in front of these right now. Is that okay?
Yeah, I think it's fine. Right in front of the Broncos. Perfect. Yeah. You can get a good little video.
Okay, so it does have
performance brakes right there.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
But in all-season tires. Yeah, they are. It says AS. Yep.
275.
Right. Yeah. All right. Well, do we know any answer yet on the one deal?
We're gonna find out the first deal. While they're doing that, I'm just gonna bid this.
Oh no! What am I doing now? Oh my gosh! This has turned into a project. Unbelievable. Totally different direction. Am I still getting that F-250 Platinum? Am I still getting it? Or wait a second. Maybe I'm going to get the Ford Explorer ST instead. Or maybe, wait a second. Maybe I'm going to get the Ford Explorer ST and the Ford F-250. Yes. How about that idea? A 2 for 2. So stay tuned. Oh no, the deal has gone down. The deal has gone down, but the irony here is I didn't actually trade that truck for that truck. You're going to have to stay tuned to my channel to really figure out what I just did. But for the record, I just got Kirby's F-250 2023 truck that he customized in so many ways to look like a Tremor truck, and I'm giving up my Tremor truck. Which one do you like the best?
Cameo.
Or do you like that? That's another story. You're gonna have to wait another day for that. But how this all played out is pretty crazy. I changed the whole deal. Everything's different. So stay tuned for more of those conversations of what's really going on. But for the moment, yes, I got the F-250, taking her home, But I got a big project on my hands. I got a big project when I get back home. Stay tuned for that. All right, let me get the heck out of here. Cool looking truck. Did I get everything out? Okay. All right. All right, well, I guess I'll see you Monday. Yes, sir. Good job. Be safe. Oh, I got my well, we got to leave everything in there because I still haven't finalized. So don't take my registration out. Okay. Okay. All right. Have a great weekend. All right, here we are. The Ice Age TV adventures just don't end. Oh, there's my little hand sanitizer. And wonder if they got the big box. Kirby said he had a big box. Did he get it out of the back of the truck? He did. Okay, cool. This is so cool. This thing automatically closes. If you watch my channel, I was showing you how on the other truck, the tailgate goes down, but it doesn't have the automatic go back up. And my little trick to doing this, you just kick it up a little bit, and it catches, and it goes back up. So there's a big difference from the 2020, 2023. It's a whole new freshened up body, whole new steps in the back and the side here on the bumper, steps here on the side of the bed, which I thought that kind of took away the look of the truck. But overall, not so much. It does look pretty cool. And Kirby did a great job on the whole suspension. That's factory, the running boards. But he did a good job on the wheels, tires, and the ready lift, and extension for the brake lines, and the front steering stabilizer up underneath here. So, you know, he spent, I mean, in all reality, between the tires and wheels, suspension, he paid somebody to do this stuff. The rear trifold, cover, I mean, there's 10 grand. There's a good 10 grand of accessories on this truck. Plus he did the special tint that's supposed to be a really good high quality tint. He did the rain guards. He did the front window tint. I mean, so, but what I really like is what my daughter said. It's interesting how the camera kind of gives this a little different color, but you kind of think in the video, maybe it looks like a Harley orange, but it's not. It's a tan. So that's, I really do like the way the interior is trimmed out. To me, this looks like a darker, interior. And then this has the lay down seat where this literally lays down so you can sleep in the truck. And this has apparently different settings for you to put this up. There's Derek. He has different settings so you can lay down and prop your head up. What you got going on there? You all right? You're good? Okay. You're gonna drive that home tonight, aren't you? Ha. Okay. Yeah, all right. So I think these sit about the same height. But the big difference here in this truck here, if you're looking, it's got this 1-ton leaf spring. See, look here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 7 springs. Look at here. See, this has 3 springs. So the guy, it's very confusing. The guy put a custom off-road suspension up front, but then yet in the back, he tried to make this thing into a 1-ton truck. And I've shown everybody on my channel before, you can see he was a contractor. He beat the heck out of the bed of this truck. So, all right, look at that. So are they the same color? You know, so many ways, this looks a little different color. If you look here, I'm trying to look at my different lighting aspects here, but no, it's the same color. So, there we go. All right, now it's all about getting all your personal stuff set up. I mean, it's projects. Buying cars ain't easy. But look how dark it is in here compared to mine. It's very dark because these windows are tinted out big time. But it's pretty cool, but sometimes it can be the gloom and doom, but it can open up this retractable panel. But now it's all about getting home link programmed, my phone paired, the settings, the steering wheel. See, this has steering wheel settings here. The pedals down here. Do I want them closer? Do I want them further away? See that? so you can kind of adjust them. And so, but I like how this has the e-brake instead of that other manual style, old style brake. So now I'll get the actual seat kind of set up where I think I like it, but no massaging seat. Now this thing's showing 562 miles to empty. That's very impressive. He claims he's getting like 17, 18 miles a gallon. Is he? Let's see here. Oh, there's trip fuel. Let's go back. Let's see what the fuel thing is. Trip 1. 17.1. Not too shabby for a 37-inch tire wheel package. Wow. So that's encouraging. So, all right. So let me go ahead and set things up, and I'll talk in a second. Already the changes of how the instrumentation shows up, which is interesting, which is a whole other thing. I just got done setting up my phone. I can't get the home link to connect, and the Ford product is usually so easy to connect. Now, so far as this truck just really is. So the back end, it's a huge difference on me going over bumps in this vehicle on the back end versus that other vehicle because of that 1-ton suspension. So I really do like that. And these trucks are just so powerful. And Kirby, he really did do a good job of making this truck special to him. I mean, that's the thing too, is people want to build their own cars and have them be special for them. And so he told me he got the steering wheel straight, and I took his word for it, so we'll see if you're watching my channel. Now, if you look at the steering wheel, you can see it's a total different style layout on the steering wheel. I wish this had the hold feature where you can take your foot off the brake. Now, Kirby says that all the crew cabs with the shorter bed, you don't get any bigger fuel tank. You can't. But what's encouraging is the mileage range that that thing's showing. Wow, that's very encouraging. But I don't know. Maybe for the 2023, they did put a little bigger tank in this truck. And these diesels, these Power Strokes are just so, I mean, not so noisy. I mean, if you can hear this thing, it just really is. It's just like a freaking freight train. And he just changed the oil on it. So it's pretty cool. He's a really cool guy here at Ford that owned this truck, took care of it, massaged it, you know. So it's really neat that I'm buying a vehicle for somebody that I know. And there's no doubt in my mind that he took really good care of this thing. And he's hoping that I bring it back. He's hoping I bring it back to him and trade it back in down the road so he can buy it back once he kind of gets his own finances back in order to appease the wife. You know these stories? Yeah, so what's going on other than that, right? Another really cool thing, I don't know if you can see that heads-up display. Yeah, you can right there. So this has a heads-up display, so that's really cool. I really like that. And he did get the steering wheel back centered, which that's nice of him to do that. And this truck just runs, I mean, just drives, you know, for this big ass a freaking tire and wheel package. It's a lot of material going down the road. This thing really does feel really good. As you probably can hear, it's just me driving, just like the tires, because they're not as worn as other tires. So of course that, right? Oh, a lot of video and a lot of talking, man. My voice starting to feel it. It is. You probably hear it. Yeah, it's like, wow, a lot of talking. Just between me talking my channel, talking there at the dealership. I even did a video for the GM. Apparently the owners of this company now, Asbury Automotive Group, one of the nieces is getting a Ford Bronco Badlands from this dealership. And it's being shipped up to Connecticut. So I personally made a personal video on that vehicle for Dennis here to actually email the video to this the niece of the ownership of this big company that had me in it going over the basics of the Ford Bronco, and he just loved the video. It was about a 9-minute video, and I took time to do that. So I just did a whole personal video for the Coons organization for the niece of the owners to see her future Ford Bronco Badlands. And I mentioned my channel on it. You can check out my channel and you'll see who I am, and I've done a lot of videos on the Broncos. So a lot of talk. Now this is a part of the road that's the worst. I mean, this road has concrete sections It's the worst. If I was ever a car salesperson, I would never take an individual on this road for a test drive, because it just beats the crud out of you. And I've driven many vehicles up this road, and any vehicle that has a lot of material under it, like this big truck, it's just it's terrible. Now today's a really windy day, so I can kind of feel a little bit of that. But just listen to this tires. Just listen to how much quieter this truck is compared to that other one I just drove over. And how tight it is. And it's got adaptive cruise. I can go right here. I can put the adaptive cruise on. And what's interesting is, where is it? There it is. So that's really different as well on how that operates. See that? How it tells you, even shows you up on the screen up here. Oh, it's a guy in front of me. I'm hitting to go faster, and I'm like, but I'm going slower. What's going on? Has this thing got a problem? So let me get over a lane. This is the typical roadway challenges. You ride around these roads all day. Is people that want to just putt up the road in the left-hand lane. Left-hand lane is a passing lane. I wish they would advertise this more on the roads. The left-hand lane is passing lane. Passing lane. It's not a lane just to sit there and idle down the road. And most people have no clue about that, so they should have signs up that say left-hand lane, passing lane. I mean, why doesn't the states try to get rid of this aggressive driving behaviors by really teaching people more than ever that you don't have the right to stay in the left-hand lane and control somebody? The law is you move it over. You move over, period. You're not allowed to sit there in the left-hand lane and lock down traffic and be a jerk. That's what people do. This thing here is playing the as we get up the road and talk about more of the stories. What's to come? What's to come? Are you kidding me? Oh, we're coming back into Frederick, Maryland. Beautiful day, but really windy. Wow. I mean, this truck's getting kicked around. I mean, it's windier than you realize till you drive this thing, but good drive back. It's a lot of truck. Big ass tires. It rides like a big ass truck. And it's so dark in this interior. Borderline, I don't even know why I have my glasses on. But oh my gosh, there's more adventures. There's more to this story than I'm willing to tell you right now. It's just too much talking. Too much video time. It's so much time and work and yabba dabba do. So you just have to stay tuned for more conversations. This story isn't over. It's not over. So, we can do for the car show tomorrow. Part of me says take this new truck and take the Ford race truck. So that's what I'm thinking. Oh, it's pretty incredible. If you really watch my channel on a regular basis, you've witnessed a change of season as I come back into Virginia. Just incredible how spring has sprung and the next is summer. Even though it's a cool day up here, but it's just a really nice day. And now I'm in traffic heading back home in the big F-250 modded Kirby package. Kirby's the guy that works at the dealership. Kirby's not a name of a suspension or anything. I just said, but boy, I tell you, it smells like something's burning. And I'm like letting the windows down. I'm like, is something going off this truck? Is somebody, smoking in front of me? It's just so weird how I smell like this burning effect. I'm thinking, yeah, well, I'll be posting a video, the truck's on fire on the side of the road. I mean, that's when you see that, look how beautiful that mountain is. And if you really watch my channel, you'll see how it was barren here so many videos back. And now the change of season has come to be. And now the people start getting out in the water and river. But look at this traffic. It's just incredible because it's just incredible how there's just a few key bridges that go from Virginia to Maryland. And I mean, literally, if there's ever a bridge that got knocked out, like Cabin John Bridge or the Woodrow Wilson Bridge, it'd be dreadful because this road would be locked down like you can't believe because it's a major crossing point. But anyways, yeah, it's just weird how I smell something. And like I say, is somebody up front of me smoking? I don't know. Yeah. It's the Ice Age, Fire Age adventures of all the fire at my house, fire in the barn, fire in the truck. It's all about the fire, right? As I head her back in. Truck's sporty, but it's also it's a lot of truck. And these solid front axle trucks have the same old personality where they want to walk around on you. That's just what they are. You have to constantly really be abreast of your truck. Is I don't walk out of the lane. That's just a Ford personality that I've noticed about all the trucks, even factory tires. So the steering wheel seems to be good. I mean, it really is a beautiful truck. Now when I go park it back at my house, yeah, between now and tomorrow to go to car meet, if I take it, it'll be bird poop city. Just beyond believable, right? The birds. But just beyond believable, I changed the whole deal. Yeah, I changed the whole deal. I did not trade that Tremor truck for this. Now I go home and take apart the Raptor, the Ford Raptor Bronco. And I'm sure some people will be like, what? Why did you do that? Yeah, I know. Yeah, right. Why did I do that? I don't disagree. Yeah. And you know what? I got the Ford Bronco Wild Track. I'm more than enough happy. You know, getting in out of that Bronco Raptor, it's such the step to get in and out of that dang thing. It really is. And I was just be another day. And they're discounting those things now. I mean, in all reality, I could sell mine and turn around and just get one new and actually have less debt in so many ways. The whole market's changed. So you're going to have to stay tuned. But now, I'm going to take apart the whole... What I'm going to do is I'm going to take apart the whole Ford Bronco Raptor. I got a sliding tool chest in that thing, toolbox, and I got the trail gator thing, but I've already done this, so I'm going to take all that and I'm going to put it in the Wild Track. Wow, this lady, the guy that passed so many years ago and his wife passed last year or so, their land went up for sale. It's already sold. It's already sold. You're talking millions of dollars. So that thing wasn't even on the market, I bet you, 2 weeks. I'd say it was on the market for a week. I mean, beyond unbelievable. Well, Kirby's truck has a new home. Doubt Kirby's watching the channel, but it's got a new home with the birds. Yeah, the birds. So to program your home link, you got to be near your base station. You know, it's weird. I'm outside this truck, and I can smell that burning noise. I wonder if that burning smell. You know, if this is a brand new truck, I kind of get that, but it's not a brand new truck. So it's so weird on how I'm smelling something underneath this truck that smells like it's burning. So what do you think that's all about? Is it catches on fire, right? I mean, yeah, would that be a viral video for the Iceman? Probably. All right, coming to home stretch here, and am I crazy? I'm crazy. I know that. I know. Wow. It's so much work. I realize we're not buying these vehicles. It's just, oh my gosh. All right. So up in here, we got motor. I mean, just picture having working on a motor. So it's not here. It's like back here. It's so weird. Oh, there it is. Look, the birds. Oh my gosh, the birds. It won't in. It won't in. There's a bird nest in my brand new truck. Ha! I mean, can you believe this? You can't make this stuff up. There's a bird nest. Look. Holy crap. Jesus Christ. So, picture that catching on fire and the truck caught on fire. The birds are out to get. What's the odds of that? I mean, come on. I mean, oh my God. Unbelievable. Now, what are the odds of me smelling this burning smell and me finding this nest? I've gone to the birds, man. I've gone to the birds. Yeah, and maybe watch my channel. Watch my channel. I just gave this up for that. Yeah, I just traded my Bronco for that. Some be like, I can't believe it. Hey, you know what? I've got a Bronco right down there. I love the Wild Track. I mean, sincerely. I mean, the kid doesn't drive it much, so I'll be driving that. Oh my gosh, everybody, thanks so much for watching my channel. And is this classic or what? Is this classic? Beyond believable. And if you watch my channel, you'll know that the birds crapping on everything I have is a major project here on my property that I've been trying to chase the birds off only to bring one back home. Yes. Unbelievable. They're living right up there. And they crapped all, yep, see here? Look. So I've already crapped on my Corvette. So, yeah, look at that. I mean, it just, listen to them. You hear them? They're right up in there. I need to find somebody who knows how to kill birds. Anyone knows how to shoot birds and kill them? Come on out. I'll give you some money and shoot that damn thing. Shoot it. Just start killing these things, right? But you know, I get it. Be like, oh, you're mean. Yeah, oh my gosh, I'm gonna report you to the Humane Society, but whatever. All right, that's it. I'm done. I can talk a lot. Now the next big project's the Saturday or Sunday morning car show. So stay tuned for that. So as always, thanks so much for tuning to watch my channel, the antics, the frickin' adventures. But I have a whole nother venture. To go back to Coons Baltimore Ford. So now the real question is, do I trade that F-250 Tremor, other one, for the Explorer ST? Or do I save that for the Ford Ranger Raptor? Right. Yeah. To be continued. God bless. Stay safe. Have a great evening. Okay. Hey, I got a story for you. Okay. I want you to go over to the barn and stand in the middle of the driveway and look on the ground. I'm going to back over there. Okay, you got the kid involved now. She doesn't know what's going on. She's got home from hot yoga. Let's see if she sees what I want her to see. Yeah. All right, here we go. Here's the action camera. What's that right there? Okay, so when I was driving home, this truck smelled like it was on fire. It was smoke inside the truck. Guess what I crawled up underneath the truck and found on top of the exhaust? A bird nest. What are the odds? What are the odds? As I'm driving home, I'm not lying, I'm rolling the windows down. The interior of the truck has smoke in it. No, not that one. Way up underneath here. I got a video of it. What's the odds of me crawling underneath this truck and it's up there on the exhaust, way up in there?
The bird?
And the truck literally, I mean, I was worried. I'm like, this truck is getting ready to catch on fire.
So what did you do?
Well, I didn't see any flames anywhere, but I'm like, this just makes no sense. Wow.